Thank you very much, and welcome to a very, very important day for the Missouri Mavericks. Over the past week and a half, I've received a lot of questions from a lot of our fans asking who the next head coach is going to be for the Missouri Mavericks. And I'm happy to tell them that the next coach for the Missouri Mavericks is going to be taller. In all seriousness, over the last 5 years, the Missouri Mavericks have created a great foundation. We're very proud to be here. We're very proud of what we've accomplished. And I want to thank Scott Hillman and his family for being a major part of that. I'm sure he's going to find lots of success, and we wish him all the best. Over the past 5 years, we've led the league in several categories, and I like to believe that we are a franchise that many look up to. Last season, we won our first Governor's Cup, which we're extremely proud of, and we'll add a banner to this arena, but we haven't accomplished our end goals, and that is to win the Central Hockey League Championship. When this process started, looking for a head coach, we had a short list of candidates that we quickly identified. But that list quickly grew to over 100 resumes that we received. And that speaks to the great foundation that we have formed here over the past 5 seasons. I personally reviewed those resumes and quickly identified 10 candidates that we were looking for. What were we looking for in a new head coach? The first thing is accountability. To the players and to the staff, a head coach must make everybody accountable. We believe this is the first step in winning. Winning takes accountability. The second is a hard-nosed style of play, an aggressive style of play, and one that keeps it up all game. The third is a community-minded individual who knows what it means to be a Maverick and continues the great tradition that we've started and foundation we've started in the last 5 years. And maybe most importantly, someone who knows how to win. Somebody who has won, and somebody that can win. I interviewed the finalists, and I can promise you all a very exciting brand of hockey next season, one you won't want to miss. Please direct your attention to the video board for the next coach of the Missouri Mavericks. Today to announce the next head coach of the Missouri Mavericks and welcome him and his family to independence, Mr. Richard Matvichuk.
Again, thank you. When Brent contacted me 14 days ago and we went through this process, I reflect on the days that I had back in Allen, and 2.5 years ago, a gentleman by the name of Doug Miller put a group together with myself, Mike Vignano, Craig Ludwig, and Ed Belfour, and we talked about what the Allen Americans were, and I'll get off the topic. I'll go through here with what Allen was for me, and then you'll never hear it again from me. That is the past, and God, it's going to be fun to play those games, I can tell you that. So he brought a group of 4 of us in that we have won before. A couple of guys have multiple Stanley Cup championships. There are 2 Hall of Fame guys, and he brought us in for one reason, and that was to win a championship. They won the Governor's Cup. They've been there. They finished first overall. But they were missing that one thing. And when I spoke with Brent multiple times, and then when I came down here for the interview, I reflected, it's almost the exact same situation as what Missouri's done in this league and the pedestal that teams have put us on because we are that elite franchise, but we're missing one thing. And that one thing is to win that President's Cup. And, you know, for our fans and our players and the, you know, the ownership and the staff, you guys all deserve one here, and that's my job, is to bring you a championship. A little bit about my background. I played over 1,000 games pro, over 110 or 20 playoff games in the NHL, so I'm fortunate enough to say that I know what it takes to win. From a player's perspective, I'll be able to look every one of our players in the eye, and they'll know exactly where they stand with me, in the dressing room, outside the dressing room, at the apartments, in the community. They'll know exactly what they're going to get. I'm a guy that prides myself on hard work, determination, and it just has to be done the way that we want it to be done. Myself and Simon are going to take a lot of the responsibility from videos to community presence, which is huge for me. What the Mavericks have built here in the community is just something that we got to not only build on, but we got to make it even better. Our players will be out when they have to be out. If it's the night before the game and players hate doing that, well, you know what? Oh well, that's part of it. They can go out, they can sign the autographs because our fans are number one and they're always going to be number one for us. Just about my family, my beautiful wife Tracy is there with my 3 sons, Cole, Dylan, and Dalton. Obviously, if it wasn't for the support that I've had from them, it would never have worked. So you guys just kind of stand up and wave or do something or be crazy. Again, when Brent offered me the possession, it was, I couldn't get back to the phone quick enough to say I do. It was yes, I want it. I couldn't even imagine, and it's funny because I don't even think we talked about contract. We just said, yeah, man. And it's something that I wanted, and it's something that now, you know what, we got one thing in mind, and that's to win a championship. I've been familiar with most of the staff. Briefly met Simon this week and last week, but I was with Bill Murray, the head athletic guy for 4 years in New Jersey. One of my good friends in Allen, Casey Coberley, and Andy DeBorak have known each other for quite some time, so I've got to know the staff a little well, and you know, I can tell you from this that Brent has put a group together that is first class, and that's exactly how we're going to run things. Just to kind of end it again, I really want to wish Scott Hillman and thank him for the foundation that him and Brent have built here. Scott's obviously went on to bigger and better things, and you know what, great on him, he deserves it. Scott's a character coach, and he's brought a lot of character to this organization, and he's won a lot of hockey games. Best of luck, Scott, and his family, he deserves it. That's pretty much all I have to say, except we're here to win. We're going to have a good time doing it, and I want to get to know each and every one of you individually. This is our team, it's your team, it's Brent's team, and we're going to do all we can do to bring a championship here in Missouri. Thank you.